until he comes into your life and gets rid of every single problem that you have. He is just like every other guy.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Men Only titled Leftover Women Worldwide Are Doomed. Men are done with their BS. They only figure out the obvious after it's far too late. Now, today's video was suggested to me by Hadan the Mummy. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comment, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right into the video.
So I got dumped because I asked a man to pay for everything. And before you guys comment, I just want to know, do you guys think that I was in the wrong? And that after that one comment, he should have dumped me? Because I think if you really like someone, you're not going to dump them over one comment. And I really liked him, so I was begging for him back. Like, I still was begging for him back.
This woman honestly thinks that she can make an entitled statement like, I needed him to pay for everything, and sound like she's the sympathetic one because she was begging him to take her back. She's already in the wrong.
And he said that it already put a sour taste in his mouth and that he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I just don't understand, because if you like someone, you're not going to dump them over one comment. And it wasn't like I didn't like him. I actually liked him, but I was just in a rough place with my job, and I came to him at a time of a high stress moment. And maybe I shouldn't have said that under stress and pressure, but like, he literally ran away after I said that. Maybe he just doesn't like me enough. Like, I don't know what it is, but that one comment made him throw everything away.
He didn't leave because of just one comment. He walked away because she made it clear that she only saw him for his looks and his money. It was disrespectful, and he wasn't going to tolerate it.
There is so much conversation around what women expect guys to pay for when they first start dating and throughout the relationship. But something I never really hear people talk about, I think I know why, is the fact that a lot of times, not always, the things that the girl kind of wants the guy to pay for are the things that she was getting for free when she was single. Single girls have the opportunity to get so much for free. But the thing is, I feel like anytime somebody talks about the things that they get for free, people swarm to the comment section being like, nothing's actually free, basically implying that she was doing something to get that.
Modern women expect men to just finance their lifestyles and expect nothing in return. And anytime men call out this kind of behavior, women like this are very fast to tell men that it's their job to freely give away everything in exchange for absolutely nothing.
The truth is, people like to be around pretty women, and it's as simple as that. When I first started dating my husband and he came and visited my family in Texas for the first time, went to the gym together, and he asked me how much my membership there cost, and I was like, I don't have a membership. The guy who owns the gym likes me and lets me work out there for free. We ended up moving. It wasn't even a question. My husband just got my gym membership. How does it make sense that a girl starts having to pay for more because she's in a relationship?
More often than not, women like this love to complain about money. They expect to get everything for free, and the second that they don't, all of a sudden it becomes a massive issue.
So, just saying, I know so many pretty girls who don't get anything for free. Sometimes it's like right place, right time. I just wanted to put that out there. Still have the opportunity to, and that's the point. It doesn't mean girls ask for free stuff. It doesn't mean they did anything in return other than show up and get the free stuff. It's just kind of how the world works, and you should never feel bad about it, because I'm a firm believer that it's a man's job to pursue the woman. Obviously, in a relationship, a woman has her duty to the guy as well. That's not what this video is about. Weird way, it is kind of a subtle way for men to pursue women by like giving them free stuff. Even if they don't necessarily expect something in return, there's still like an energy exchange there. And one way that men can pursue their partner throughout their entire life is by providing for them.
It's convenient how she quickly glosses over her obligations in the relationship so that she can focus on lecturing men how it's their job to empty out their wallets to get a woman interested. That's a one-sided transaction with no benefit for the guy.
I really thought I would never see a man that I've gone on a date with be posted in the Are We Dating the Same Guy in New York City Facebook group, but the day finally came. It happened. I have to share the story with all of you in order for you to realize that your intuition and gut feeling is always right, especially when it comes to dating. This man and I met in real life first. It was not a dating dating app. I was at a jazz club with one of my friends. We exchanged Instagrams. He slid into my DMs. I didn't entertain it at first, but a few months passed by and I was like, you know what? Let me give this guy a shot.
If a woman ever says, I might as well give this guy a shot, then she's already told men everything they need to know. She doesn't respect him, nor is she even attracted to him. She's just desperate and expects to get something out of the deal.
He asks me if I can go on a walk on the West Side Highway, which I thought was pretty low effort to begin with, but you know what? First date. Put on a cute little workout set. I meet up with him. Within the first 5 minutes, I knew this date wasn't going to go well. I noticed immediately that this man wanted me for my body and not for anything else. Yeah, he was asking questions, trying to get to know me, but I just felt this really weird vibe that this man was not trying to go out with me for the right reasons.
She's already condemning this man for finding her attractive and wanting to go for a scenic walk for a first date. Her mind was already made up the second she agreed to meet with this guy for a walk.
After we walked for a bit, we got drinks, and then eventually we walked kind of close to my apartment. I wasn't going to allow him to walk me to my apartment because I didn't want him knowing where I lived. So I just kind of let him drop me off a couple blocks up. We say goodbye, and immediately he's texting me, trying to hang out with me again, invited me to brunch the next day. I was really busy at the time, truly, but he gave up eventually, and I just kind of fell off. I've gotten older. I've become pickier with dating, but I don't know. I was like, was I too hard on him? I don't know.
At no point did she actually bring up anything he said or did to make her feel uncomfortable. He liked her more than she liked him, and that's somehow his fault that she feels this way.
But then today I go on Facebook, and who do I find? That was posted, him. And I go to the comments. What do I see? People talking about how he's obsessed with seeing women in workout sets, that he invites women to walks and also workout classes, which he also did try to do with me, and that he's kind of creepy, just trying to hook up with people and invite them over. I read that and was like, holy crap. Like, that specifically didn't happen to me to the T, but I felt that vibe immediately. Remember when we hugged and said hello? I got a vibe. I got a vibe. This story serves as a reminder to you that if you feel this way on a date, really take that into consideration and walk away. There's a reason.
These "Are we dating the same guy" Facebook groups are completely pointless. Any woman who holds a grudge against a dude can violate his privacy just to lie about him to other women. That group was made by single women to keep women single.
I am fucking done. I am done. I am done begging a mother to love me. Done begging him to spend time with me. Like, I swear, some of us women have more balls than you coward-ass men. You take good women. You take good women and you fucking break us down till we can't take no more, till every fucking man we see makes us want to vomit.
It's a classic move by modern women to blame the men that she ignores every day for the mistakes that she made with the men that she let into her life. It's one of the few times they actually recognize our existence.
Anymore. Honestly, do not date a woman for 3 months, and I use that term loosely, date, because he never took me on a date or even planned one in the house. Mr. Anxiety. Do not date a woman for 3 months, her, lead her to believe you want a relationship, literally spend a whole entire week with her, and then ghost her for 4 days and dump her and then tell her it's just because you don't have romantic feelings for her. Why? What the?
She set it up so that dudes can't win. Either he's evil for ghosting her, or he's evil for telling her the truth. It seems the only way she'll be happy is if the man pays to put up with her obvious emotional baggage.
I've been talking to a guy. We've been texting. It was great. He said, I'm 5 minutes away from picking you up. I got all dressed up for our date, and boom, I'm blocked. He stood me up. And I don't understand why men treat good women like I am an amazing woman. Huge heart, very loyal.
Bruh.
And men just play with my feelings. That's all they do. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense.
If a woman ever has to go online and tell the world that she's an amazing woman, then she's honestly really not that amazing. She would have been wiped up by a good man years ago if that was the case.
I don't know what it's like to be in the presence of a real man, a leader, somebody that you know is gonna protect you. Like, it kills you to see your wife or your girlfriend happy. You have shit on that. Like, f you men and your mommy issues. We are not your fucking enemies. But I'm done. I am so done. I'm tired of hurting. I never deserved this shit.
It's rather difficult for men to have sympathy for a woman like this when modern women have literally said that an average man is their enemy. Those men walked away and left the players to play the game in peace, and this is the end result for them.
Think that it's okay to come and say whatever they want to people, to get their hopes up, to have them let their guard down, to be told things, and then they go and a couple days later they just say the complete opposite. Why even waste somebody's time? Not only mine, but yours.
Those dudes aren't wasting their time, they're playing the game. They tell the woman whatever she wants to hear to increase the chances of bedroom fun. Chad has been doing that for literally centuries.
I'm so tired of people not saying what they want from the start. I'm so tired of people coming and just getting someone's hopes up.
She refuses to take any accountability for the men that she chooses to let into her life. She only raises her standards after she's sick of having fun and expects the men that she treated like pure crap to accept her terms afterwards.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to tell you something that the rest of the world won't. You don't need to have a hoe phase.
One of the biggest reasons why we're in this mess is the normalization of the 304 quote-unquote phase for women. They trade decades of stability in exchange for 4 or 5 years of terrible decisions that make them all broken beyond recognition.
I got a DM from a girl that's kind of like my age, and she asked me if I thought that that was like a necessary part of life. All her friends are telling her like, this is the time of your life to like sleep around, be promiscuous, not get emotionally attached to guys, just like hop around from one guy to the next. And she's like, do I need to do this? My opinion is no. Nobody needs to do that. In fact, I think there are a lot of downsides to the whole hookup culture in general, and this idea that before you can settle down, you need to like go crazy. And I think it's really ironic that the like postmodern feminist movement right now kind of seems to be pushing this idea of like, you know, women should be promiscuous and like, because it, you know, makes them feel more like equal to men. I don't think that that's true. I think that hookup culture, according to the studies that I've looked at, harms women, and it doesn't fulfill what women really want. It fulfills what toxic, like, non-committing men want, but for women, it usually doesn't do much.
The irony is that there were countless men and women who were saying that hookup culture is a horrible idea that does more harm than good, but modern women didn't want to hear any of that, so they destroyed themselves in one of the dumbest ways possible.
Regarding hookups, men and women were both asked the same kind of questions, and the reason for hookup regret for women was that they felt used a lot of times, and they kind of regretted that. And for men, their biggest regret was that the woman they were with wasn't attractive enough. How is this empowering for women to tell them to just go, like, sleep with these kind of guys? Like, that's...
All of this sleeping around and one-night stands does nothing to help anybody. It's a waste of time, energy, and just leads to endless amounts of regret. But good luck telling modern women that, because they do not want to hear it. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.